Good morning. I am on my way out to the new garden. Sorry if the camera works a little off here. Jeff has done a lot of work and he never ever records anything he does, so needless to say it's all done and there's no footage of it, but here it is. After we did this, or after Jeff did this, we kind of were thinking, why didn't we do it the same as we did the other garden with the boards on the back and the wire on the front? But after we got all the bark stripped off, it looks a lot better. It looks really, yeah, it was not an eyesore, but it didn't look great before. So Jeff came out and he stripped all the bark off, and it definitely looks better now. And my gate is just the leftover piece of wire that we had for now, just to keep this guy out. And yeah, let's go inside. Yeah, so inside we got all the viney things planted in here. Got cucumbers, butternut squash, acorn squash. Jeff actually planted a bunch of corn along the back that's just come up. Everything is really far behind out here because, as you know, we just put this in a month late almost. But it's going to be fantastic. Because we don't have the posts, are not very far in the ground, so what we ended up doing was just putting them in as far as we could, covering with gravel and rock, and then tying them with the laundry line back to the trees back behind them, just to hold them out. We did that just on the back corners. That corner has one the same. There's going to be lots of room for other stuff, like the potatoes are probably going to go in here, and if the corn is successful, we'll do that again next year. Soil needs amending. It's pretty heavy. It's all packed in well because we've had a ridiculous amount of rain, which is fantastic, but you know, we need some heat right now. So that's I mean, it looks great. I think Jeff did a great job, and now all I need to do is build a door. We want to put fencing from here down, kind of thing, maybe fill rocks in the bottom here, cover everything with mulch in the front, so that grass doesn't creep into the yard as it grows. Boy, that camera is very crooked. I don't like that. There, that's better. I hate crooked horizons. It's still crooked. Anyway, just ignore it. Yeah, get this all covered in mulch, stop the yard from creeping in, and yeah, get a door on, and it's going to be ready to go for next year. Wow, have things ever grown in here? Hi, buddy. Everything. These potatoes are ridiculously tall. The San Marzano tomatoes, I'm thinking I have over nitrogen them. There's lots of flowers in there, so hopefully we get a decent crop out of this. But yeah, insane amount of growth. The little tomatoes, the little cherry tomatoes are starting to come. We're getting a lot more leaves or flowers on them now. I got to tie them up again because they're growing like crazy. Just beefsteaks are looking good. Parsley is looking fantastic. I'm just going to like chop this off and bring it in the house and dry it because I don't really use a lot of parsley. It's not a flavor that we really enjoy, but you know, sprinkle it on things to make it pretty. Sage. There's always something trying to eat everything. Sage, first time I've ever grown sage. I've never grown it before. Did it just for, you know, for the fun of it, really. And oh, it sure smells good. I do like sage. Hey, peppers. These are loaded with flowers, and these are the shepherds. which I have grown before and we do like them. And then all the little mini peppers, there's 3 plants survive from the mini peppers, so hopefully we get a few peppers out of that. Basil is doing good. Oh, and the blackflies are gone, thank goodness. That was a long drawn out season. Anyway, cabbage is looking pretty good. I've been picking cabbage moth caterpillars off. I don't want to spray if I don't have to, but I think I might have to at some point because they're getting a little out of hand. Cauliflower. I think I might get cauliflower this year. How big the heads are going to be, I don't know, but they look like they're going to produce something, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, the stupid cabbage moths love cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, all that stuff. Broccoli! Once again, I don't know why I can't grow broccoli in this garden. If anybody has any idea, let me know. Like, why these plants are 2.5 feet tall. And I don't understand why broccoli doesn't grow in this garden. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave it, but at some point I'm probably just gonna end up pulling it out and throwing it in the compost. Brussels sprouts! They're looking pretty good. They're just starting to stretch up a little bit now. What is this? Wait a minute. This is not looking good, this one. Anyway, on these up front here, you can see little teeny tiny Brussels sprouts starting to form. So we'll just keep fertilizing these accordingly. They are nitrogen lovers, so I'll keep adding just my all-purpose fertilizer as the season goes on. And the peppers. These are just my regular red bell peppers. And I lost one. Some critter came and ate it the day after I planted, and he did not live to eat another one. So I should do all right, hopefully, with this. Celery! Of those, I don't know if you go back and see how tiny these were when I planted them. I planted probably 50 or so in here, and we did get a few survivors. So, and it's just for soup and things like that, so I don't think we're going to use it for fresh eating. We'll see. But, yeah, looking pretty good. And there's some lettuce here. Getting a little bit eaten too, but, you know, it's almost done anyway. I think there's slugs on this. Let's see. Stupid slugs. I hate them so much. That is why I do not put mulch in this garden. I did the first year. On my other garden, I did, and it was fine because it was in the middle of my yard, so it wasn't a problem. But this one being so close to the forest, this is just like a smorgasbord for slugs. So, and they come out of the forest. I've had mulch on here the first and second year. The first year it was fine because they didn't know my garden was here. And the second year, the slugs were so bad. Like, I couldn't, they chewed the peppers down to nubs, and like, there's no way I could have grown lettuce. So I just took all the mulch off. And yeah, we're just kind of watering when necessary and trying to keep ahead of them. There's still a few get in here, but nothing like there was when I had the mulch on here. Beans, they took forever to come up. I don't know what is going on with this year. I've talked to a few people that had similar issues, that their beans just took forever. But normally, what, you're looking at a week max. These were at least 2 weeks before they came up. So, and then a bunch of them didn't come up at all. So I've replanted, and they're coming up now. These came up in 4 or 5 days like normal, so I'm gonna guess that the soil was just a little bit too cold when I planted them. But yeah, they're coming along now, getting lots of flowers on them. And Jeff can get some of his bush beans because he seems to think that they taste better than pole beans. Lettuce! Copious amounts of lettuce. This one, the slugs just generally don't get into this bed for whatever reason. Maybe it's because it's got metal sides on it, whatever. But yeah, this lettuce is fantastic. Butter Crunch and Butter Head, I think. I grew 8 different kinds and some of it didn't survive. So, you know, moved the tags around, lost track of what was what. But yeah, we've been eating delicious salads every day. And yeah, can't wait. Can't wait to do this again in the fall because this was perfect. Like, can you see how beautiful that is? This is called Ruby Leaf. And I absolutely love it. It's got really nice flavor. And it's just gorgeous. I wish I had more of that, but I mean, I just need a few leaves here and there to make my salad pretty, right? There's Cutter. Oh yes, buddy. You make things difficult for people. Carrots. I just love the look and the feel of carrots. They are like pillowy. But anyway, they are looking really good. We have not been lacking rain, so that's been fantastic. My rain barrel that I covered in plastic earlier this year, basically just sitting there. The only thing I've used water for was when I transplanted things, and the rest of the time, yeah, nothing. It's been great for rain, thank goodness. These are the onions that got left in the ground last year. They were really tiny and I didn't pick them. And this is what they've done this year. They're all going into seed. And these are just regular yellow onions, yellow cooking onions, which are the same as that I have planted up there. So I am going to again collect seed from these. They're just so cool, and how tall they are is amazing. Like, they're just like the... And these onions, once they pop open and dry, they'll just spread their seeds everywhere. So I'm gonna have to bag them up to stop the seeds from going. But they're probably, yeah, they're good 3 feet tall. That's pretty cool. That's it for this video. There is absolutely nothing going on around here except building the garden, and Jeff didn't record any of that. That took us, you know, over a period of a couple days. So, you know, that's it. Nothing else. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.